You've probably heard that ATS systems reject 75% of resumes before a human ever sees them. You've probably heard it's some evil bot that decides your worth. I'm going to show you why that's mostly wrong, and more importantly, what's actually happening when you apply to a job and how to fix it. I get it. I've seen people send 80 applications and hear nothing. That's demoralizing. But the villain in this story isn't a robot. Let me show you what's actually happening. Before we get into the myths, let me explain what an ATS actually is, because most of the fear comes from not knowing. An ATS is a filing cabinet. That's it. A Microsoft recruiter put it like this: an ATS is a filing cabinet. It doesn't make decisions. It collects your resume, stores it, and organizes it. Recruiters then search that database like a Google search to find candidates. The system organizes, it doesn't decide. Here's what actually happens when you apply: you submit your application. Your resume gets parsed and stored. A recruiter searches the database using keywords. Then a human reviews what comes up and decides who moves forward. A human is always at the end of this chain. Now, what does actually auto reject you? Because there is a real mechanism. It's just not what anyone talks about. Knockout questions: the yes or no screens before your resume is even read. Visa sponsorship required, specific certification you don't have, minimum years of experience you don't meet. Answer wrong, you're out. The resume is never read. That's the actual auto reject, and it has nothing to do with your keywords. Here's the real problem: the average job posting gets 250 applications. The average company invites 4 to 6 people to a formal interview. That math is brutal. Some applications just don't get touched, not because a bot rejected them, but because a recruiter has 250 resumes and 8 hours. That's passive rejection. It has nothing to do with algorithms. All right, let me go through the myths floating all over LinkedIn and career TikTok, because some of this advice is genuinely making things worse. Myth one: a TS auto rejects resumes based on keyword matching. If you don't have the exact words, you're out. Reality: a TS ranks resumes, it doesn't reject them. A lower ranked resume still exists in the system. A recruiter can still scroll down and open it. Modern systems recognize synonyms and context. Ranking is different from rejecting. Myth 2: keyword stuff your resume. More keywords equals a higher score. Reality: context beats frequency every time. Recruiters and AI ranking tools evaluate keywords in context. Stuffing backfires. It reads as dishonest, both in a 6-second scan and in systems that weight relevance over count. Someone told you to paste the job description in white font at the bottom of your resume. That advice is from 2009. It has never worked. Myth 3: you're a 73% match. Tools like Jobs can score your resume, and that's what recruiters see. Reality: that score doesn't exist inside their system. Recruiters using Greenhouse, Workday, or Ashby have no idea what that number is. It's a consumer product. It can surface useful keyword gaps, but the match score framing is misleading. Myth 4: one page resumes perform better with ATS. 2 pages gets penalized. Reality: data from over 1.7 million applications shows 2 page resumes perform as well or better across experience levels. A TS stores your full document. Length doesn't trigger rejection, irrelevance does. Myth 5: PDFs get rejected. Always submit a Word doc. Reality: most modern ATS platforms handle PDFs fine. The real exception is Workday. It has the weakest parser, and a .docx is genuinely safer there. Greenhouse, Ashby, and most others, a clean PDF is fine. So, what actually moves the needle? Because this is where most people leave results on the table. Tailoring your resume to the specific job you're applying to. Data from 1.7 million applications. Generic resumes convert at about 3% to an interview. Tailored resumes hit about 6%. That's double the conversion. If you're sending 40 applications and getting one interview, the same effort with tailored resumes gets you to two. That compounds over a job search. Four other things that actually work. Apply early. Recruiters often close the pipeline after 5 candidates enter the interview stage, so timing is real. Put numbers on your resume: percentages, dollar amounts, team size, growth rates. That's what a recruiter scans for in 6 seconds. Use keywords in context. Write for the human running a search, not the machine. And show clear progression, title changes, scope increases, expanding responsibility. If the story isn't obvious, they move on. The goal was never to beat a machine, it's to reach the human who has 6 to 10 seconds to decide if you're worth a phone call. Greenlyt is built for exactly that. Score your resume against a specific job description, ATS style analysis plus human eye review in one pass. Get targeted rewrites based on the role you're applying to. Generate a matching cover letter. Score jobs on the actual job board with the Chrome extension. Build your master resume once, then pull from it to create tailored versions fast. The job search is hard enough. Stop optimizing for a machine that isn't making the call. Start optimizing for the person who is. Try it free at trygreenlyt.com. Link is in the description. If this changed how you think about the job search, subscribe. Next week, I'm going to show you how to rewrite a resume for a specific role in under 10 minutes.